Come.
Come. Don't worry.
You cannot tell us what not to do.
I want everyone to come. Let's vote. I want us to vote to see if we're gonna drink a lot or we'll just drink one bottle.
I don't know what people are saying. He's saying now.
Bring it out. Just bring it out.
That someone that's taking the cordons. Like what's that? Like what is that, bro?
No. Bring it out. Whether we drink it or not, bring it out.
Okay, let's talk about the chaotic start of the pool party last night. Guys, some of these housemates had almost had an heated altercation last night over alcohol. Nothing else, just alcohol. And what was the bone of contention? It was simply about Adekunle's suggestion for these housemates to monitor their alcohol consumption by even just putting away the alcohol, yes, until they were done with their rehearsal, return the camera to Big Brother, and then they could go ahead to continue with their party right after doing all they had to do. But then some people decided to fight against that brilliant idea from Adekunle. And just by that single act of rebellion, their rehearsal last night was sabotaged. Now we're going to get into this video and talk about the details of that event. Now, aside that, there was something that happened between Mercy and Kidwire. Guys, it looked as though those two people were up to some mischief last night, and it had to take white money to save the day. I'm going to spill all of that juicy tea to you, all right? So please make sure you watch to the end of this video. Do not skip out on any part, all right? And special greetings and special welcome to every single one of you. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Gloria Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah, and I am the girl with the tea. Please, if you are yet to subscribe, do not forget to do so. Just do exactly what you see on your screen. Oh yes, and a quick reminder, tomorrow is Saturday, so by 3 p.m. WAT, we're going to be converging here for our usual conversation, all right? And there's a lot to unpack tomorrow. There's a lot to talk about, so please make it a date with us. Make sure you come through. Please like this video as well, and feel free to share, all right? Now quickly, let's get into the details of this conversation. We're all aware that tonight by 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. these housemates are going to be having their wager task presentation. Now the question is, are they ready for it? Are they fully prepared to present? Are they really confident in what they have? Because guys, at the dying minute, there were new additions to the script. Yes, and guys, it made me wonder, about how they were going to pull it off, because the truth is they don't really have enough time. If Biggie does not give them a task today during the day, then they just might have a chance, right? But if Big Brother gives them a task, then it means that there'll be no chance or any opportunity anymore for them to even carry on a very, very intensive rehearsal before the time for them to present. Now, yesterday, Biggie had given them an instruction that 3 hours after the pool party, they were to return all their filming equipment. Yes. And what that means is they will not be able to fulfill the second part of the instructions of the brief. Now, I am giving you guys the details of that brief. The housemates are celebrating Nollywood this week, especially celebrating the icons of Nollywood that had contributed to giving us entertainment, rich entertainment in Nigeria and Africa at large. Now, these housemates are to film their movie, right? Or film a movie, right? And now, the instructions of the brief read that they were to come up with a story, right? They were to write a script, assign roles to different housemates to direct a movie. They were to film the movie, and then they were to also present the movie as a play on Friday, that is today. Their work will be submitted to Big Brother whilst they continue preparations for the presentation. And guys, from all indications, these housemates have not really been taking it serious. Yes, first of all, in their usual character, they had started rehearsals quite late. Yes, they had started rehearsals, I think, on Wednesday night, yes, I think. And then even during the rehearsals, they had crazy altercations, different quarrels here and there. People had stepped on people's toes. People had gotten upset and had walked out of the set. Guys, a lot of chaos had actually been going on back to back. And it was only yesterday afternoon that they had their first proper first proper filming session. Yesterday was Thursday. After they had received Biggie's instructions, Adekunle had thought it smart, and wise enough for the housemates to put aside the alcohol, so that they can all be in the right frame of mind after the pool party, to be awake enough to continue with their rehearsal. I had mentioned earlier that there had been an impromptu addition to the script. Yes, now Alex had decided to write a continuation to add to the already existing script, which I don't know if it's wise, because the script that they are using at the moment, Biggie had actually proofread it and had, given his go ahead. He had actually signed it on for them to use. So I was wondering if Big Brother would accept, the fact that Alex had decided to bring an additional ending to the script. According to her, that script, that story had actually ended abruptly, so it would make more sense if they added something else to it just to give it a proper ending. And they had gone ahead to have a deliberation session, which included CEECEE and Alex on the same table or in the same circle, having conversations about the script. And guys, oh my God, it was like my proudest moment this week. It was so beautiful to see. These people were having conversations about the script, and I'm like, yes, this is the sort of collaboration we are looking for. You people can fight and break each other's head in this house. I don't care. Yes, go ahead and do it if you're not adult enough to know your limits. But, when it comes to task, put aside your ego, put aside your pride, and get the work done. And that was exactly what they did last night, guys. It was so beautiful to watch. But away from that now, they were supposed to film that remaining part that Alex had created, and that was the reason that Adekunle had suggested that he had suggested to a.k.a. the head of house that they should put aside the alcohol, so that people don't get intoxicated, so that they are all in their right frame of mind after the pool party, to be able to continue and complete their rehearsal. And then today being Friday, they will just do like a dress rehearsal, so that they can be fully prepared for the actual presentation this evening. Now, a.k.a. thought it to be a very, very smart idea. And so he had given Adekunle 2 of the alcohol bottles, to go and hide so that people will not see it. Now, Neo had gotten a whiff of all of what was about to happen and had come to them. They had conversations, and Neo had seemed to understand. But then before we knew it, Bbnaija had come, and then she had literally scattered the whole plan. And she was like, no, it's not fair. Nobody should tell them what they should do and what they should not do. They're adults. They're supposed to have fun. While she was going on and on, rejecting the idea of even hiding the drinks, it now seemed like that kind of picked up on Neo, and instantly Neo took her side. Neo that had actually understood before. He took her side and said, oh, is it 2 bottles that Adekunle wants to go and keep? No, Adekunle should bring it back. Neo started, creating a bit of a fuss. Bbnaija as well. Cross was listening to what was happening. He was kind of confused. Angel as well. So the thing was now becoming a big deal. And then they went back into the house and they were having the conversation. They were just going back and forth, guys. They were going back and forth. It was when they now went into the house, they were at the dressing area. Vanita was there, that Vanita now threw jabs at Neo, saying that, oh, you always hide the alcohol in this house. And Neo was like, no, don't say that. Don't do that. Don't throw jabs at me like that. I do not hide any drinks in this house. And frankly speaking, I had felt like that was completely unnecessary, because currently in the house, Vanita is keeping malice with her cousin, Neo. She's not really talking to him. Neo had actually revealed that it's been 4 days they had not had proper conversations, and he had been making attempts to apologize to her. Most of the time when he sees her, he will tell her, oh, I still love you, you're my sister, and she will tell him, go away, don't talk to me, so she's just been keeping malice with him. So he too had tried to keep his own distance, so as not to get provoked. And so last night she had actually thrown jabs at him, deliberately trying to provoke him. And that had really got to Neo, and they had entered into a bit of argument, not really serious anyways, but just a bit of a back and forth. But to cut the long story short, after much pressure on Adekunle had to go and bring the alcohol. I mean, a.k.a. told him that, what, let's just make the house happy. Let's give them the alcohol. And they're giving them the drinks, and the party was lit. Everybody had so much fun. They had enough chicken to eat. In fact, they had a lot of fun. Now, fast forward to the aftermath of the party. The whole house was intoxicated. Okay, I think WHITEMONEY was the only person that stayed away from alcohol. According to him, he wanted to ensure that they won their task. Yes. So he was going to make that sacrifice to stay away from the drinks, so that if nobody's in their right frame of mind, at least he should be the one person that remains sane. Now, Vanita, on the other hand, did not join the party. She was so upset. Now, we were hearing her bashing somebody, lashing out at somebody, insulting someone. We did not know who she was actually referring to in particular. So she was upstairs cooking rice. She ended up burning the pot of rice. Mercy tried to talk her into coming downstairs to have fun. She refused. At some point, she was being all dramatic. She said she wanted to go and talk to Big Brother and tell Big Brother that, oh, she was not going to join any task anymore, blah, blah, blah. She was just saying that she was not going to add a contribution to any task they have in the house at the end of the season. Adekunle too at some point went to go and keep her company. I mean, guys, I'm like, what the hell is going on in Big Brother's house tonight? But anyways, the point is, half the house was intoxicated, and it was quite unfortunate that the people that were intoxicated were the people that had major roles to play in their movie. So it was chaotic, guys. At some point, there was almost going to be an argument between CEECEE, Neo, and a.k.a. Neo kept on trying to over-explain things. CEECEE kept on shouting that they should give her the script so that she can go through the new script that Alex created, because she is feeling tipsy and she's feeling sleepy as well. She wants them to finish on time so that they can go and, sleep. And then time was ticking because they had to return all the filming equipment back to Big Brother by 3 a.m. Yes, and they don't know what the time is at that time. So Big Brother could literally, call for it at any point in time. So there was just chaos everywhere. Some people were drunk. DOYIN was drunk. Yeah, so she just ran to the bathroom, had a bath, and then she went to bed. That one is supposed to be one of the maidens, and she had gone to sleep. Tulani Batch 2 was feeling tipsy. Guys, it was chaotic. Just as Adekunle predicted, it was chaotic. Even the Adekunle himself had gone to bed. Venita too, that one had disappeared. She said she was no longer interested in joining in their rehearsals or any other thing pertaining to the task. Now, Fraud was drunk and the guy was still drinking and drinking. Mercy was gone. She was completely intoxicated to the point that she and Kidwaya, they were playing Touch Me, I Touch You, and they were almost going to go to the bathroom to do something. And then WHITEMONEY had actually cited them, and then he had come to, take Mercy away to bed to go and sleep. Then Kidwaya told Mercy that, oh, I'm actually going. If you want to come out. I don't have time to waste here. And guys, I was looking, the housemates were just misbehaving. Now, the saddest part was that the role of king and queen that's to be acted by Fraud and Mercy could not be achieved, the early hours of this morning, of course, because those two people were drunk. DOYIN could not act. She was already fast asleep because she was drunk. Guys, everything was a mess. They were not able to complete their filming. And that was part of what, gingered Neo, Pere, and Alex, to ransacking the kitchen to search for hidden food items in the house, because they realized at that point in time that, oh my God, we probably have lost this wager because we're not really prepared. And so, because there's an impending season of hunger, the best thing that they could do is to prepare for it. They should prepare for winter because winter is coming. So they should prepare for winter by going ahead to steal as many food items that they can find in the kitchen. And that was exactly what they did last night. If you missed out on that video, please go ahead and check my previous video so that you can get more perspective on what I'm talking about. But anyways, guys, as I asked on my previous video, I'm going to ask you guys the same question here. Do you think these housemates deserve to win their wager? Do you think they will win their wager? Do you think Big Brother is going to be lenient this time around to allow them this win again? Because in the first week, they actually did something similar. This week is even worse. First week as well, they were just all over the place, and Big Brother was just lenient, to them by allowing them win the wager. So now I don't even know if they are riding on that hope that Biggie is going to be lenient this time around to allow them this win. So please go ahead and share your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll see you guys on another video soon. Have an amazing day.